name's Michael and I'm the service manager here of Holly Tree House. We were first established just over a year ago. We're coming up to our anniversary, and the reason this place was developed was it was identified that too many people were going out of county to hospitals far away from their family, and also people were going into hospital because there was no other alternative. So it was agreed that this service would be the pilot for the county, and if it was successful, any further properties would be mirror image of Holly Tree House. The basis of what we provide here is all on recovery. So the individuals that come here in crisis, it's their journey and where they want to be. We don't dictate, we don't diagnose. It's about the individuals identifying what's important to them, and we help them to go through that journey in a non-judgmental fashion.
This place is amazing. Everyone has experienced mental health themselves, all of the key workers, which makes a difference because they can empathise with us and it's like a big family. It really is. You know, just even on my first day, I felt at home straight away. And considering what I'm going through, that was big, that was huge. There needs to be more places like this, and if I'd have known about this place when my son, who was 19 years old, suffering with severe mental health issues, but there was no way I was going to put him into a hospital because I know what they're like, and he would never have coped. But if I'd have known this existed, I could have brought him here and it could have made the difference. This is why I'm here, because I need support around his death and the inquest and everything that I have to go through with that, and all of the team have been there for me and are there for me every day. Even if it's early hours of the morning, they're here. There's always someone here. But most of the time I've been laughing and happy, and it's it's a real family environment. And there definitely needs to be funding to have more of these places, and more places where they have different timescales, because unfortunately this is only 5 days, which is short. In my case I feel it's too short, but 5 days is better than none at all. You would be made welcome immediately. It's home from home. Do not be afraid to come here at all. Don't be afraid. And the rooms you get are beautiful. You get nice double beds, duvets, everything you want they get. Meals, dinner times, you know, like yesterday, my bread making, they got the yeast for me so that I can make the breads. If you want to do something, they will make it happen if they can. Don't be hesitant at all. Do not be afraid to come here. It would make a difference. If you're suffering, it really will make the difference.
So as I'm coming up to leaving Holly Tree House, I think something that I'm really going to take away is just how, when you're open and when you're honest about how you're feeling, and when you really let yourself be weak, honestly, when you let yourself admit that you need help, when you let yourself get to that dark place, but to stop there and to say no more, no further. I'm not going to let this go worse. I'm going to come to this place where people are going to treat me well, they're going to take care of me, and the fact is I deserve that. I deserve to be treated like a person. I deserve to be cared for and thought about, and I think that I'm really going to take that home with me, because everyone here, I've met so many staff here, and they've all just approached me with this just sense of like looking me in the eyes and really seeing me, and just not just like, oh, how are you doing, mate, and then you say, oh, I'm not doing good, and then they just move the conversation on, right? No, these people actually want to know how I'm doing, and that has really sort of built some self-worth in me that I don't think I really had before, and I'm hoping that I can take that home and really grow that, because I think it's precious, genuinely. The kindness, the empathy, I would not be here right now if it wasn't for this place. When I called the line Saturday, if that didn't go well, I was fully prepared to sneak out of my house that night without my parents knowing and go and just finish it. And that, looking back and now seeing where I feel now, I'm not fixed, nothing's perfect, but I feel like I've got some strength back, and I can't emphasize enough, this place saved my life, and I genuinely hope that more of them get built. I hope that this becomes the norm across England, because this is what people deserve. This is what people with mental health problems deserve. We deserve a place where we can feel at peace and not just a problem, not just a troublesome patient that never gets better. And that is, I think, what everyone watching this should know, is that this place saved me, and it can help you too. And I think you should genuinely consider coming here.
One of the most powerful statements I've ever heard from a service user actually came from Sally, and they came up to me and they said, when I first came here I didn't want to be here, and Sally said to me, you won't want to be here, but in 5 days time you won't want to leave. And that person said Sally was spot on, and that's exactly how I feel. I've gone from fear to being here to fear of leaving now, and yeah, that will always stick with me.